today was a fantastic opportunity for you to see something very special. It's the idea that China will take something that it wants to do, a goal that it wants to further, right?
Sure.
And the current goal right now is that China's influence is spreading around the world in a positive way. And Americans and foreigners in general around the world are lapping up Chinese culture and the Chinese identity, and they themselves want to become Chinese, and they worship China, and they most of all respect the Chinese government, right? Now they know if they were to ever put something like this out in the West, people would just laugh and be like, "What are you?"
Well, I mean,
high?
the polls are very evident that right now China's seen very unfavorably.
70-something or 80-something% disapproval rating for China in America, right? But for Chinese people, what they can do is they can put together videos of clips completely out of context and misrepresented clips to make it seem like it, right? So I found this viral video going around in China.
Yeah.
And just to set it up for you, you know how China's trying to not allow TikTok to be banned?
Yeah.
Right? So right now, they're trying to tell their people that these Americans that really love TikTok, right? They love TikTok, and they're so mad at their government it's going to ban TikTok, right?
Sure.
So it's making them go crazy. Making them go crazy. In fact, they're even studying the ideology of communist China. They're trying to become like us because they don't want TikTok to go away, right? And China's influence is so strong. And you know what's funny? A lot of these clips you're going to see are parody clips of people when the TikTok ban was announced, right? They would grab like a Mao statue or something, and they'd be like, oh, I love China. Please don't ban TikTok. I love China, right? It's just a joke, right? They're singing the Chinese national anthem, and they took it seriously.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
True.
Watch this.
So they took Mockery and they actually turned it into something.
So I translated this. So since the USA wants, for all you listeners, since the USA wants to ban TikTok, observing the psychosis of foreigners is popular.
Okay, observing the psychosis of
They are reading the Communist Manifesto. I see all these out of context clips.
Yeah.
They're using statues of our great leaders.
That kind of looks like, at Easter you get a chocolate-covered bunny.
Yeah, it does.
It's like a chocolate with foil over it. It looks like gold, or like those gold coins and it's chocolate inside.
Yes.
Does that look like that?
People are even asking where to buy the same statue in the comments.
Yeah. It's like, why do you have one of those? How much were they? Where do I get them?
They're taking this seriously.
Yeah.
This parody stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
About how China is so great.
Yeah, because people want a Mao statue.
Yeah.
TikTok has been full grip of the People's Republic of China and the Chinese Communist Party.
Can you get us out?
Yeah.
They're singing "Socialism is good."
Are they?
Look
at that choir.
They are not.
No.
They just took footage of a choir.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they cut to this.
Oh, do you recognize that guy?
I think I do.
That's the guy who was like, we're not paid by the CCP, and then he comes out on stage singing like red songs.
Yeah.
Same guy.
Yeah.
So they took this guy who lives in China, by the way, and made his entire living off of singing communist songs on stage.
After they showed an orchestra not playing that
song.
So
they showed an orchestra that's not, and then this guy who made a living singing communist songs, this shill guy, and then as if this is a foreigner doing it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, do you want to read those subtitles?
Sure.
What do they even say?
Socialism is good. People of socialist countries have high status.
Oh, they do. What is this?
It's some man singing group. Okay. They're singing some commie song. We're all sharpshooters. Each bullet kills an enemy. We're all flying troops, even in high mountains and deep waters.
That's so ridiculous.
This guy's like streaming or something. It says he knows the lyrics better than me. Reactionaries with high status among the people were overthrown. Imperialism ran away with its tail between its legs.
Sure it did.
You mean you became imperial? Yes. The Communist Party is good.
Who is this guy? Looks like that crusty guy. It's probably that crusty guy.
I think so.
Maybe.
So, look at this. The clips they use, right?
Yeah.
I know what they're trying to do here.
Yeah.
They're trying to make this up clip.
Yeah, you remember that it's like Pixar or something.
Pixar, right? They're trying to make it look like he's a
revolutionary, one of those.
Well, he's a little volunteer.
Yeah, a little volunteer. Yeah.
So he's doing almost the salute. In China, it's like this,
and
right?
He's wearing an almost red scarf.
Almost a red scarf, and so that's supposed to be like a volunteer, right, with a red scarf. It says, you've heard of developing countries.
家的意思是要把世界发展
Is
成
the world developing into China?
With random like white kids
see.
clapping.
中国嘛。
Party of the United States in 2016.
This is my membership card.
What? Communist Party USA.
Yeah.
Okay, Ian Houston, your handwriting is terrible. He needs to go to the Communist School of Handwriting. Seriously, dude.
That's
That's terrible.
Bro,
And it's
are
like-
you 4?
It's like
Are you 4?
with
That
the-
looks like my 4th grade
Yeah.
journal.
It looks like it's one of those whiteboard markers you can just wipe off. Look how bad that is. Oh,
You
man.
probably wiped it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
You are
next.
now known as number 69.
Yeah, exactly.
We have no names here.
Yes.
It was the day after my 18th birthday that I excitedly submitted my application to join the party. One of the top places I wished to visit was the Chairman Mao Memorial Hall, whose ideas and works inspired me to set upon this glorious path of changing our world into a better place.
仔细看他们
Pause
的
it there.
Yeah.
I love that they found these like rando outliers. No offense, maybe
Yeah.
these kids grew up, but like
Yeah.
just weirdos, right? Like how many party members are there in the US, right? But they make it look like, if you take an anecdote of that,
Yeah.
they love to do this. They do that with the America versus China pictures.
Yes.
All Americans are becoming like
Yeah, it's
this
like all
now.
young Americans
'Cause
love
you have
Chairman
some-
Mao and
You have some weirdo that joined the Communist Party of the USA and he wants to go visit China.
with terrible handwriting. I don't think
That was
that's
another guy,
yeah, the different one. I don't think that's like a legally binding handwriting or something. If someone to look at that would be like, you know, you're not really a Communist Party member because you can't even read this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're supposed to educate the masses, right?
I thought Communist Party people that want to join Communist Party are usually like college kids and they have pretty good education. Okay, all right. It's entirely possible. I just thought their handwriting would be better. That's all.
I think you got to be pretty dumb to join the
I
Communist
think you're
Party.
probably right.
That's
Yeah,
a
you're right.
prerequisite.
Okay, all
You
right.
need a sub 100 IQ. I think.
Yeah, maybe sub 10. So what's going on here?
Look closely. Their eyes are shining in the light of the faith, and it's it's a
眼里闪耀的信仰。
Palestine protest, which is not related to China in any way. Do you see all these out of context things?
Yeah, exactly.
光芒。
Revolutionary communists. See, that's just a communist flag. There's nothing to do with China.
But the world's becoming like China, apparently.
皮是白的，心是红
Their
的。
skin is white, but their hearts are red. I love
Hang
that
on a
quote.
second. Hang on
I
a
love
second.
that quote.
Yeah, I gotta. And they got like that talk show host, whatever.
皮是白的，
Why did they have like this?
quote.
Their skin is white, but their hearts are
Is
red.
their skin white?
I mean,
we're talking about Americans here.
and that's
There's
also a
people
little
of
bit-
all different colors.
Yeah, it's not only white people in America, bro.
Yeah, and
Like-
and the people they just showed.
Yes.
there was people of all colors.
Exactly. Their hearts are. Here's a little bit of a thing. I think most people's hearts are at least some shade of red, maybe purpley, like
You
a little bit
know
like.
some commies in China, like Wu Mao in China, think that people have different color hearts.
Yeah, but you know, like the color of
Well, 'cause
blood
theirs
is
is
red,
black.
right?
Wu Mao's,
Yeah,
Wu
that's
Mao's have
true.
black hearts. For
Yeah,
sure.
that's true. Anyway, let's continue.
心是红的。
Flag should be your American flag.
Wait, with the
joking.
frog.
He's joking.
Yeah.
But he's trying to get TikTok not banned, right?
Yeah.
So watch this clip. It's funny.
Okay, I mean, what even is that like
It's
frog
the most
mask?
on the nose thing you've ever seen. It's
Okay.
Flag should be your American flag. What I near China.
佯装
funny. See, it's a
Yeah,
joke.
yeah, it is. It is.
All
Okay.
of this is a joke.
Yeah. How about this guy?
虽然穿在身，我心依然是中国心。
Even though I'm wearing a
It's
dress.
a Chinese song from the 80s.
Okay. All right.
I 中国
现在美国的家庭聚会娱乐项目是唱。
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. All right.
Yeah.
So they
Now at
it says,
American,
now at American
gatherings.
gatherings, they're singing communist songs, and they show people having a barbecue in their backyard without any communist songs.
Yes.
There's no communist songs here.
And how do you know that's America?
We don't. It could be.
It could be, but to me it looks more like a Mexican
Could be.
type
Could be Mexican
party.
Americans.
It looks like a lot of fun.
It doesn't matter.
It's a barbecue. They're having a lot of fun.
One
but they're,
thing I can promise you,
Yeah.
I would bet $1 million they're not listening to communist songs in this clip.
absolutely like
But
they
it's-
would not be singing communist songs.
Because watch where they cut to.
Okay.
歌嘛，
Pause that. So they cut from a Mexican American barbecue.
Yeah. Yeah.
where they're not playing communist songs to a like church basement or something.
Now this is it's a dim sum restaurant. Look,
A dim sum restaurant,
yeah.
right? Where they're obviously having some sort of like cultural meeting.
Yes.
Right? There's some Chinese people there, some white
Yeah.
people there or whatever, and they're like, we're probably going to we'll open with both of our national anthems or
Correct.
something like that.
Yeah.
Now this is an American gathering. They went from a Mexican-American party
Yes.
to a gathering of a cultural society or something in
Yes.
a dim sum restaurant.
Correct. It's probably like if you sing this song, you'll get a discount or something. Like
No, it's definitely some like
you're
meeting.
right. It's like one of those friendship organizations
it's one
or
of those,
something like that.
for
Yeah,
sure.
and you're definitely right. And half the people are Chinese, and they're just doing like a.
It's like a polite thing to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. What's next?
日本小哥在日本 KTV 唱红歌，
Oh wait, a Japanese guy sang communist songs at karaoke.
网友可以学习一下唱大。
The commenters told him to learn and sing the Sword March, which I'll show you the lyrics in a second.
Okay, so yeah, the Japanese guy is singing a communist song in.
He's singing 没有共产党就没有新中
Yeah,
国.
and I mean, I know Japanese. Some of my Japanese friends studied Chinese in China, and they're probably like, "Hey guys, you want to have a laugh?" You like sing the song.
Or
Like,
whatever. Maybe you learned it for fun, right?
yeah,
Just
for
like
sure.
whatever.
It's kind of like people singing the Soviet Union national anthem.
Some people know that too.
Yeah, just for fun. Yeah. So learn and sing the Sword March. Where's the
That's
Sword
what
March from?
The commenters is from China. The
It's a Chinese
commenters
song?
are impressed that he's singing this communist song, right?
Okay.
But they're telling him he should go and study the Sword March. I'll show you the lyrics.
Okay, the Sword March. Okay.
Right here.
This is the Sword March.
Yeah,
Okay.
This is about what Chinese people should do to Japan.
So they're basically saying, okay, this Japanese guy, he's
go
singing
learn
our
that.
song, but he should learn our other song, which is about killing him.
Our swords raised over the devil's heads, hack 'em off. The whole nation's army brethren, and our day of defense has come. The day of our defense has come. In the front, in front, the Northeast volunteers. In the rear, the populace, the entire nation. Our Chinese army valiantly advancing. See there, the enemy. Destroy them. Destroy them. Destroy the child.
Yeah.
Charge. Our swords raised over the devil's heads. Hack 'em off. Kill.
What a lovely
So
song.
They told him.
How come I've never heard it before?
Why didn't I have that as a soundbite?
Yeah, please make a note.
putting notes.
Yeah, it definitely has to be a soundbite.
It's one of the best.
It is one of the best, yeah.
That guy
Yeah.
is watching now. He's like, please, hopefully they don't play the Salty Water song again. He doesn't want that segment.
He's
again.
hoping that it's gone forever. Sorry,
He's like,
mate.
shit, they're gonna turn it into a soundbite.
Absolutely,
I'm sorry,
you're
buddy.
the next.
You seem like a good.
You're the next John T.
We love him.
Yeah, exactly. We think you're a good guy too with your Salty Water song.
Yeah.
Let's see what's next. Okay.
So this is him singing.
中国人不愧是地球干溜，走到哪里文化就传到哪里。
Okay, so hang on, wait. I
It says
missed that.
Chinese people. You don't have to go back. It says
Okay.
Chinese people that won't leave a bad mark in the world. Where they go, they spread their culture.
Okay.
So it's saying like we're spreading Chinese culture.
Okay, so now this is in Paris, right?
Yes.
Eiffel Tower.
Yes. This one got me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait, is that Chinese culture?
I'm about to turn into one of those like, okay, listen, this is my truth. All right.
Okay.
Listen to my truth right now, because that means like it's your opinion.
Sure.
Here's my opinion. I think this is ridiculous, and for some reason, this made me so mad and fly into a fit of rage.
Right.
This is actually why I included this entire clip.
Okay.
The narrator of this video is insinuating
Yes.
that corn,
Yeah.
roasting corn,
Roasted corn.
is from China. He says
that's
where
Chinese
Chinese
culture.
people go, they spread their culture. Cuts to a clip of some dudes in France roasting corn, and then the guy in the video is so impressed that they're roasting Chinese corn.
Yes.
What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. I think you're going to find if you look it up, corn actually comes from South America. It's a New World food.
Roasted corn is Chinese.
It's the least Chinese thing ever.
What?
It's the least Chinese thing.
I think Mexicans would like to have a word with you.
Yes, I think so.
What?
'Cause, I mean, let's go through that part again. Wherever they go, they spread their
传到
culture.
哪里？
Don't worry, guys. Under the Eiffel Tower, you can buy roasted corn. What a load of rubbish. But you know what? I did find that there is quite a lot of ignorance to the outside world when it comes to a lot of Chinese people because that's just the environment you grow up in. And for instance, they think chili comes from Sichuan.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, chili peppers, right?
Yeah, chili peppers, which is also a New World food, also came from South America.
Yes.
And will literally say, "You foreigners can't eat spicy food" all the time.
Because
Yeah.
chili peppers are from our China.
Yeah,
They will
exactly.
literally use those
Yeah,
words.
and they'll say like from Sichuan food,
Yeah.
you shoubliao, you
Yeah.
won't be able to handle
Yeah.
our spicy food. You foreigners can't eat spicy food. Biatch,
这不惯。
we gave that to you.
We as South Americans gave you chili peppers,
Exactly.
bro.
We were
when
like-
I was an Aztec, I cultivated and
We
sent
were
it to
rolling
China.
in chili peppers before you even thought about them,
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
So, that's just the way it goes. But it is interesting how they do tend to claim things.
By the way, I wanted to give it an example. And this could be innocent too,
Sure.
right? I'm not mad at this Chinese
Yeah.
dude thinking this is Chinese, but I'm mad that the whole country believes this because they
is
haven't
viral?
learned it. Like
Yeah.
they didn't teach that in school.
Yeah.
Because everything in the education system comes from China.
Yes.
Everything came from China. They
Yeah.
won the war. Americans didn't need to drop the bomb on Japan.
Yeah,
They-
exactly. They defeated
China
the Japanese.
defeated
That's
them
what they get told.
single-handedly.
Yeah,
And the communists did it, not the nationalists.
No, just the Communist Party is the reason they won. Yeah.
My friend, when I was up in Inner Mongolia, we always used to go get roasted corn, and it
Yeah.
was in this big barrel. They had wood in the bottom barrel, and they roast it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when it was freezing cold in the winter, there it was even colder than here, right? We would go downstairs and we would get roasted corn, and it was just something we did. Right?
Yeah.
It's weird because they don't like sweet corn there.
Yeah.
It's like this really mealy cow corn.
Yes.
And we would go there, and every single time the lady roasting the corn would chuckle and say, "Oh, you foreigners eat corn too?" Every time. It's
like-
not that it was just once.
Fritos, my man.
It's like, bro, I'm from the country that runs on corn.
Yeah.
We have diabetes at a disturbing level
Yep.
because we eat so much corn.
Yep.
This is my vegetable.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
This is my grain.
Yeah, that's right.
You
It's
know?
pretty funny.
But she kept asking. I was always polite about
Yeah,
it. but-
obviously. You know what I found really weird in China is you can get corn ice cream.
Yes.
That's
and corn
not-
juice.
Yes, but the corn ice cream is just gross,
Corn
dude.
ice cream sucks.
And they have pea ice cream too. That can be okay.
PEE.
Yeah. No, PEA. Yeah.
Pea eggs.
Yeah, they have pea eggs. Yeah, where's that? I got it. I'll bring it up.
These are boiled in urine.
Yes.
It is a delicacy in, is it Jiangsu or Zhejiang?
One of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a whole episode on it.
Yes,
You can go
it's a
find
great
it.
one.
Anyway, so apparently the roasted corn is a Chinese invention that you can find around the world now.
你看这
And this.
logo，这浪漫的法
This is in the Louvre, right?
Yeah, and they're showing that there's a
Look at
Chinese
how-
like rickshaw basically.
But there is almost nothing Chinese about that.
It's
little
definitely it's a made in China one.
So what?
Yeah.
So what? Is that a Chinese invention? A
Absolutely not.
A little bike with a thing on the back. You see that everywhere in the world.
Yeah, tuk-tuks and whatnot.
All
but
over South America,
at the
Central America.
I mean, if you really wanted to nitpick, you could go back to like motorcycles. Who invented that? Or
Yeah,
even
I
a
mean,
bicycle.
like,
Who
yeah,
invented
whatever.
that? When it comes to like internal combustion engines or electricity or batteries, whatever
Sure.
this thing, no, China didn't invent any of that stuff. So
Yeah.
theoretically, it could be a Chinese-made something, but it's
Yes.
not like a Chinese invention.
No.
It's just like, oh, they use our cheap, built version of a
thing.
tuk-tuk or whatever. Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
Hamong.
老外离开了中国。
what's this?
This is when foreigners leave China, it's like falling out of love, and it's just
跟
I
失
don't
恋
even
一
know
样
what
在
to
中
put
国
this
吃饭
some
我
guy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
这样不
you know,
少，
this
真不
is- can
少
you。pull
但是
out-
你要是
Shouldn't be. I should have cut the last part out.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, either way, you get the idea.
It
So
doesn't matter. It's just it goes on and on.
Yeah, it does. I'll get out of there. All right. So you get the point of that whole malarkey, don't you? They're
Yeah, that was
basically taking clips out of context to say that foreigners worship China and want to, have the Chinese governance and want to
Yeah.
be a part of the party and all that stuff. And it's going viral, and that's currently what's beyond the Great Firewall.
Yes,
It's kind of funny.
it is.
Because most of those clips are actually people mocking China, but
Or
they
the
didn't.
Chinese government.
Yeah, it's kind of like when Kim Jong-un, he won
Yeah.
like the handsomest man, but it was
From
the Onion. You know, the Onion is like a parody
Yeah.
newspaper. So they put out a fake article to say Kim Jong-un wins the most handsome man of the year award. And in North Korea, they thought it was real.
No, in China.
Oh, sorry,
they
in
thought it was
China,
real.
yeah.
Yeah.
In China, they thought it was real.
And they were like super pumped.
Yeah,
They were like
exactly.
ran big stories all over state
remember
media.
that.
They were like, "Wow,
Yeah.
know,
America really did the
we're
good
proud
right
of our
thing.
ally."
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's that kind of thing. She does a U-turn.
That's absolutely insane.
It's
and a little too
terrifying.
close.
He misses every time. This rat is. This is the safest place in the world for this rat.
Whoa! Oh, just separate.
That was
Gotta
actually
keep them
kind of cool.
separated.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Yay!
That goes really far down.
What's going on here? Oh well.